Hi Aries, I'm going to be doing your reading for March 6th through March 12th. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what does not. I am going to be using the Witch's Tarot and the Oracle of the Shapeshifters. So I'm going to go ahead and pull your Oracle cards here. I do have links in my description box if you would like to get a personal private reading. Know that I don't just reach out to anybody out of the blue, so please don't get scammed, okay? All right, we have your oracles. And we'll get right into your tarot reading. Okay. Spirit guides, what does Aries need to know for the week of March 5th? Okay, through March 12th. Okay, we'll get these all set up and make sure they're in view. And then we'll go over them. And then after that, we'll take a look at your oracle cards. Okay, doesn't look too bad there. Okay, so the energy on the bottom of the deck for you, Aries, is the Fool. So you might be thinking about going off on some type of new endeavor, maybe just taking a risk on something. You know, I feel like you're in the energy of just wanting something new altogether, okay? Here in your personal current energy, you have the Eight of Cups. So just like I said there, you want to start something new. You're kind of fed up with things. You are walking away from things that don't serve you anymore. Walking to new horizons and just basically leaving behind that stagnant energy. Okay? What is crossing that is the Empress. Okay, so it's like you've been really working hard to nourish what you're currently involved in and help to grow this place or this relationship, however this resonates, but it's just not working for you for some reason. Like no matter what you have done to try to make it thrive, it's like you're not being treated with the respect that the Empress deserves. Here, what you need to focus on is the Ten of Pentacles. So this is, just ultimate stability, work-life balance. I'm getting a lot of that out of here. You want to be able to reap the rewards of all the hard work you're putting in. And so you need to focus on how to attain that. Okay? Here in the recent past, you have the Three of Cups. So you've had some sort of celebration, like something has kind of sparked maybe this interest to go in a different direction. You might have maybe at a lunch or like gone out with somebody and you maybe there was discussion in the air about something that could offer you better, that could give you cause for more celebration like this. Okay. Here in your strengths right now, you have the Knight of Swords. So, this is really rushing forward, thinking things through, really taking that time to weigh the pros and cons of staying versus walking away from something, or starting off something new versus staying where you are or in whatever situation you're in. So you and your strengths, you have that innate knowledge that you can fall back on. So you're not going to just make this decision. In other words, you're not going to make this decision without really thinking it through. You're not just going to go impulsively out of one thing into something else. This is something you probably put a lot of thought into. Here in the near future, you have the Page of Swords. So you are going to get good news or a message. Something is coming forth for you that is going to bring you maybe that answer that you're looking for. It's going to be unmistakable, and you're going to know exactly what it is when you receive it. Here in your advice, you have the Moon. So trusting your gut is going to be really big here. Not only thinking it through and, that pro and con list that I was talking about, but also just really that feeling, like they always say, go with your first instinct. That's what this is telling you. So go ahead and think on that first instinct, and then do that pros and cons list and see how it works out against what your first instinct was. Usually they say our first instincts are right, okay? Also, you could have a little bit of an emotional attachment, of course, to whatever this is that you're walking away from and starting something new. So it's going to be like a bittersweet moment for you, whatever you decide. Here in your environment, you have the Two of Cups. So you have somebody that you can definitely count on. You have somebody that is going to be there for you, that will listen to you, that will support you. And this could probably be your partner. This could also be a best friend, or, maybe a business associate of some sort who, if this is something in your job, that understands why you need to do what you need to do. Okay? Here in your hopes and fears, you have Temperance. Okay? So I feel like you're wanting to have patience. I feel like you've been having patience, like you've been very patient about maybe the way things have been going and haven't chosen to walk away from it. But I feel like your patience might be running thin, and I think that's what you're afraid, that your patience is running thin with this whole situation. Okay? And you need to find that harmony in your life, again, like we were talking with this 10 of Pentacles. So that harmony, that balance, that work-life balance, that it's not there for you, and you're just really hoping that you can create that. You're hoping that you can have that golden sunlight and that rainbow, that feeling of just bright light and happy and not so bogged down and stressed. Okay? And here in your potential outcome, you have the Seven of Swords. So this is literally like I'm taking all your toys and going home. I tend to get this off this card quite a bit. And especially in this situation, along with this reading, I feel like you're just taking everything that all your tools that you have, and you're just, again, walking away. You're just, you've given so much to this situation that why are you going to walk away and leave them the tools that you brought to the place, like, or the relationship or whatever? Like, you're taking everything that you've given and you're going to that next place, that next adventure. Okay. So, and it's funny too because he's got this little backpack. I mean, I think you would see the swords, but either way, it's like you're just literally taking the clothes and that little bag with you and just walking away and starting something new. Okay, let's take a look at your oracle cards and see how they resonate with that. All right, so we have your imaginary friend. Childhood treasures resurface. So maybe I like I'm getting that you're going back to how you used to feel, like you were unstoppable. Like you're this dragon here, and you've been reduced to a dragonfly, but you want to bring that dragon back and be that leader. Like I feel like you've always tended to be a leader, Aries, and you've been reduced to this dragonfly, but you want that back. You want that leadership back, and you're not being seen in that leadership role, but yet you're doing so much that you might as well be in there, but they're not putting you there. Okay, let's see your next one. Pose brave flight. You will not let fear stop you this time. Okay, so definitely, you need to speak up. If you feel like something is unfair or something isn't going right or you're not being given the credit you deserve, don't be afraid to speak up, because sometimes that's exactly what needs to be done. And what's going to happen? One of two things. They're either going to listen to you or they're going to laugh at you. So if they listen to you, wonderful. If they laugh at you, guess what? That's just fine, because you have your tools and you can take them somewhere else. Okay? All right, so I hope that resonated with you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to my page because it helps me grow, and I really do appreciate it. Also, don't forget, I do have those links in my description box if you would like to get a personal private reading. And please check your moon sign and your rising sign, because sometimes your messages come through stronger from those placements as well, if this didn't resonate. Okay? I hope you guys have a good week. See ya.